Okay, so I'm gonna change my Ender S1 stock bed. Reason are because this one sucks. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It sucks. It sucks. Unless I suck, it sucks. So there's two reasons for that. The first one is that it doesn't stick at all, right? I like the feature that you need to peel it off and everything comes out easy, right? It's a nice feature, but what is the use of that feature if nothing sticks on it? I can just blow on the piece and it's going to go away, you know? Jesus Christ, I don't know what that thing is made of, but it doesn't stick, right? So I'm not gonna go with that again. Now, some of you may say, "Oh well, some models like this one is good, but for me, it's one strike, done strike, next, right?" They said that glass beds stick more, so I'm gonna take a glass bed, right? I'm gonna take that and throw it out as a frisbee on someone. But regardless, that's the first reason. Second one is that it sticks too much. It's too magnetic. Like, okay, when I want to put it on a bed perfectly, it's like if I'm okay, that's perfect. And before I know it, it's like if Magneto just stick it on. Like the hell, man. It's like, can I just like pull it off and it's a little bit magnetic, and I can put it there and it just stays there? No, it has to freaking snap. Like, I don't know, man. So I don't like that for that. It's just too much. So I'm gonna go with another one. This one, it's not a advertisement. I just am trying out, right? So it doesn't cost me too much, maybe like $25 Canadian. Sorry, my little bunny fell, but $25 Canadian, something like that. And we're gonna see what it does. Now I'm not sure how to change a bed. I don't know if it's just remove it and put it back, because I know that there's a magnetic thing. I don't know if I need to remove that thing. But regardless, here is the new bed. It looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. Comes with a nice package. I mean, not that I care, as long as it's not broken. And it's pretty thin. That would be bigger than that, but it's not. Okay. It doesn't say anything. It just says, well, there's a glass, So I'm not sure if I need to. I mean, I'm not an expert, right? I'm just someone who has a printer, who is inventing products to make some money, right? So I don't care what you say. Don't care at all. So my guess is I don't need to remove the magnetic thing, right? I'm gonna do a quick research right there. Oh, there you go. Awesome, I got my answer. So they say removing a magnetic bed textured film or PC, right? They say removing a magnetic bed textured bed. For any magnetic bed, you can simply remove the build surface bed and leave the magnet surface. You can either reuse it for upgrading, or for the glass can be placed on top of it in case of a glass bed, right? So you don't need to actually remove this thing, right? Honestly, I read some things and thought, okay, I can keep the magnetic bed, but the only thing is that it adds weight, and so it's less accurate. So I'm gonna remove it. Alright, that's it. Nothing too complicated. I just removed the bed. Finally, what I did is that I removed the old magnetic thing because I don't want to do too many changes. Right, just be careful when you're removing the magnetic layer. It's pretty thick and hard to remove. Don't just take your hand and peel it off, right? You have to take in consideration that your build plate, right? You can damage it, it's not indestructible, so you need to be careful and hold it down. I would advise you to not put too much of your fingers onto your plate, because your fingers are greasy, right? Nasty greasy fingers, and you're gonna leave some marks. Not too bad, right? You can always remove them, but I prefer to not have to do that part, and it's easy to clean up afterwards. If for example there's some glue left onto the build, it's easier to remove it if it's dry than if there's a lot of oil onto it, right? So what I did is that I removed it, and the way I removed it is by using if I can show you, I don't even know where I put it. Oh, there you go. It was right next to me. I took clamps like that, right? Just long ones, and basically I make it so that it's, you know, the one that have the screw, I make it so that it, you know how you can, you know, screw it up all the way to the end, so that when I clamped it, it wouldn't go anywhere, right? Took that, peel off from one corner, rolling and holding the plate down with my gloves, and rolling just one or two twice, like one whole turn or two. When it was getting too hard, then after that, I cut that piece, continued, and then afterwards, what I did is that I peeled it off in 3 parts because it's easy to remove it in smaller layers than in big layers. So I made a little like cut, take it, roll the first piece all the way to the end, cut another piece onto the middle of the 2 other ones, roll it, and third one, if you want to do 4, you can do 4. For me, 3 worked fine. And yeah, just after that, I just took a microfiber that was clean and removed the actually no, I took a microfiber, just random one, just a clean one, right? And I just removed the little spot. I suggest using a flashlight to remove all the little glue that's left on it. There's not a ton of it, right? If you don't use alcohol right away, you know, because it's clean, just remove the excess. There won't be a lot, right? Remove the excess. When it's clean, you take a new clean microfiber, and just clean anything off, right? And then afterwards, you take your glass bed, you make sure you take your gloves, and then like with the microfiber, you remove any fingerprints that you might have. You just clean the whole thing. Then you place it on with gloves onto the top, right? Then after that, you take another, don't take another microfiber, but you just peel off the plastic onto the top, and then clean the top. And then afterwards, then you can clamp it up with the 4 clips. That's basically it, you know. Just be aware that glass can, you know, your fingerprints are going to really affect your prints if you leave. And you don't care about that. So let me end this video right there. Thanks. The fuck.